Hello guys, so I'm just doing a video here. I feel like shit, I feel like using, but right now I'm going to get my prescription. As you know, I'm on suboxone, which is opiate replacement, like substitute drug. And it hasn't really been holding me very well recently. Like today, basically they won't give me my suboxone until I bring them in this bit of paper here, and I had to wait for ages to get it today, and I've just started to get really sick. So I'm like literally I had my dose yesterday about this time yesterday, so it's not even holding me for 24 hours. Basically right now I'm wrestling with the idea of, palming these and going and using instead. What I mean by that is, they'll give me my suboxone in a wee cup, so I can. The last time I did this, I sort of just, as soon as he hands them, I'll go tip the cup upside down with one hand, sort of sleight of hand shit. And then ask for a cup of water with the other hand, and then while I'm drinking the water I'll tip the cup back up, but I'll keep the tablets in there in my palm, so palming it. I don't even know if that's a real term, but it makes sense if it is a term. But yeah, I'm tempted to do that now. I'm actually near at the chemist here because I started recording a video but my camera was going all over the place, so yeah, I'll maybe just pause this video and I'll come back and let you know whether I've taken the suboxone or not. I don't really want to use, but at the same time I'm like, why the fuck not? I just give him a sample there, a drug test, which will be clear of heroin. Shit, nowhere to park, so hopefully this car moves out. But yeah, my test that I've given there now, I know there's no heroin in it. The last time I used was not last Friday, but the Friday before, I think. But as I say, on that Friday, I was planning to use on that weekend. I was just going to take Friday's dose and wait to Saturday and use, because I was going to be on my own that weekend. But I managed I just gave it a go. It was the first time I've palmed it in this chemist. Normally I'm pretty well behaved in this chemist, but that time I was just like, fuck it. Are any of these cars going to move out here? The fuck? I'm just waiting on space opening up here. For fuck's sake. I might have to wait a while. Or move. I want to park as close to the chemist as possible because I feel like shit here. As I was saying, yeah, the suboxone isn't really holding me very well at the minute. Could be because I had a relapse recently, but I've went 10 months clean like this. Like, basically I've went 10 months without using, and I haven't felt any different. After 10 months it's still, you're really not getting clean, you're just swapping one drug for the other. An acceptable one for an unacceptable one. But yeah, 8 years now I've been, well, not a full 8 years yet, but this time 8 years ago was when I started my journey of taking heroin. It's actually been longer than that, but 8 years ago was when I started injecting. And I've just sort of figured out that I can, for a long time I stopped because I was pretty sure I couldn't get a vein anymore, but I've started to realise that if I get a good shower before I use, if I use straight away after the shower. What is he doing? If I get a good shower before I use, then I manage to find a vein easy enough. Touch wood, but really, it's not that foolproof. A lot of the times you end up just jamming it into your skin, which still works, but doesn't work to the same effect that you want. I never resorted to smoking it because I just view it as a waste of money. Smoking it never gave me, like when I first smoked it, I got a feeling of it, and that's what, you know, made me interested in the drug in the first place. But since I injected it, I haven't ever went back to smoking. But anyway, I'll just pause it for now. Okay, hello guys. I'm just back there from the chemist, and I just took my dose, so that I was really, and it's weird because I really could have panned it, as I was saying, because it was a young fella. It always depends who's serving you. Like if it's the head pharmacist, you don't want to try that, because I don't know, you maybe could get away with it. It just really depends on the circumstance, but that was actually a prime circumstance to palm it, because he wouldn't have noticed. Fuck's sake. Oh, sorry. Just coughed up half my dose, for fuck's sake. Yeah. I was saying to him in there about how it's not really holding me, but they're just pharmacists, they don't really say nothing, and that was just a trainee pharmacist doing it. But as I was going to say, that's the perfect time to, you know, basically it's a sleight of hand sort of thing. He gives you the tablets, and then he's holding the water, so you say, you go, can I have some of the water? And then while it's upside down in your hand, you slip it in your fingers, take a big drink of water, get the cup back upright again, hand him the cup of water back, go like that, hand him the whatever it is, it's like a wee mini cup to put the tablets in. There you go, your left hand, you've got your dose. So the fact that I did that not last Friday, but the Friday before, it probably means that I'll do it more often, because a lot of days are like this. This was a day where I really was contemplating using, but I'm glad now that I'm not going to be using. The only real reason I was going to use was to keep in the circle of, like, to keep in the, I don't know what you call it, in the sort of collective people who, it's a small like culture of people who are involved with heroin. It's not very accessible, like weed, coke, all that's mostly weed and coke, but over here weed and coke is so easy to get. I could get as much of it as I want right now at street price, and then I could probably get some, you know, better price on it if I bought it in bulk, but it's be harder to get it in bulk, weed and coke, but at the same time it's so easy to get. I've actually got some weed in the house anyway, but I'm not going to smoke it because I don't really like smoking weed anymore. It's just sort of there for if I ever feel like smoking some. So I'm sort of on top of all my addictions at the minute. I'm not really addicted to anything. Obviously the only thing I'm really addicted to is the suboxone, and I'm physically dependent on it, as like now I'm not like sort of feeling revitalized. That's all it really does for me every day. Like I'll get sick every day if I wait to take it, and then I'll be revitalised whenever I do take it, but I'm still not feeling great. Like, I don't feel high, I'm able to drive, all that sort of shit. They do say methadone holds you a little better, but they won't allow me to switch on the methadone, which I think is bullshit. They say because I'm driving, like, I would have to stop driving, but I really doubt that. I don't know, I've asked to be switched before and they're just like, no. They get suspicious because the drug I'm on, the reason I have to, like, palm it things is because if I use on top of that drug, it won't, the heroin won't work, so they want to keep me on this one because they know I have a history of you know, playing the system and working ways around it so that I can use. But if I was on methadone, I could just use on top of the methadone, which is very risky, and I've never actually done that before because I've only ever been on suboxone. You know, well, actually that's not true. I was put on Espinor, which is, it's the same drug, just minus the blocker. Buprenorphine is basically there's methadone and there's buprenorphine, so you're on one or the other. I'm on buprenorphine, and my drug, the suboxone, which is buprenorphine mixed with naloxone, and naloxone is the stuff that they have in those pens. If you overdose, they'll stab you with naloxone. It'll basically kicks the opiate off your receptors in your brain, and that's exactly what right now the receptors in my brain are clogged up with the naloxone that I've just took, as well as the buprenorphine. So the best way to use is to not have any of it in your system, and usually after 24 hours. So, like, for example, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, if I wanted to use, I could. I would just need to, you know, find a way around taking the suboxone. But anyway, I'm gonna pause it. Okay, that was my dog. I'm back inside. Jesus, I still don't feel great at all. I'm gonna put the heat on, but like, it says it's 16 degrees anyway, so I shouldn't really feel as cold as I do. I'm using an awful lot of heating at the minute. I still don't feel great, to be honest. But you know, what? I wonder if you can see him. No, I feel fucking so bad for this dog. I've been literally feeling like shit for the longest time, and this dog doesn't really help my mood because I always feel bad for him. I need my haircut. I should have just got my haircut there now. Let me see my pupils. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, this video's a little wank. Don't even know if I'll upload this, to be honest, but I think I'll just cut it off here. I don't even want to talk. Thanks for watching. Bye.